audio log number 42, audience. 42. The answer to life and the universe. This. Another special number. I love these numbers, audience. I'm a bit of a number file.
You're a what file?
A number file.
Oh,
Yes, indeed.
you're a Catholic.
Audience, today is a... Alright, audience. I'm gonna lay it on thick right now. I'm just gonna be pretty, I'm gonna be a little bit, I might depress some of you with what I'm about to say. You may have heard in the news, audience, that Ukraine had a tremendous victory against Russia, audience.
Yeah, right.
And that Russia had to have a big retreat and they weren't ready for this. This is only partially true. Don't mind my throat. You see, audience, they retreated for a reason. There were missiles aiming at them. Where did these missiles come from? Well, NATO, of course. There were NATO missiles directly aiming at the Russian forces. This, in and of itself, is merely a threat of war between Russia and NATO. Right now, they're currently only war with Ukraine. But I have heard through the grapevine from my intel that Russia could officially declare war on NATO in the next few days. They're getting desperate, audience. Russia, they're getting very desperate. They did not see such NATO backing coming, audience. They expected to take over Ukraine quickly and swiftly. And truth be told, they could have if NATO hadn't helped Ukraine. But NATO has sent more than $100 billion to Ukraine to support them. And using this, Ukraine have used these weapons, this funding, this personnel, to effectively hold back the advance. But now, NATO has gone a step further, audience. Now they're interfering themselves. They're not just backing Ukraine, they're interfering themselves.
Backing?
Shut up, Ian. I'm trying to talk. I have a serious conversation. Audience, Russia might declare war on NATO. And if this happens, World War III could start. Because here's the thing, audience. It could escalate extremely quickly. Russia, if backed into a corner, is very dangerous. Have you ever seen a bear backed into a corner? Trust me, I have. Many times. And when a bear is backed into a corner, they become especially deadly. And Russia is the bear. You don't want to poke it, audience. They hold vast amounts of nuclear weapons. Vast amounts of very powerful weapons that I can't even speak about without being into a lot of trouble.
Like Sunny?
Like an electromagnetic pulse.
Oh.
This would seriously devastate NATO. Render them utterly useless. Millions could die. Billions could die. Now that's worst case scenario. However, if things do escalate quickly, there is no doubt that China will see this as an opportunity. An opportunity to invade Taiwan. They have already hinted that they will do this if they see an opportunity. And if Europe is at war with Russia, then, well, China's going to be just like, oh, you know, while you're all busy looking that direction, I'm just going to snatch this island. And let me tell you something, audience. If that happens, America would get involved. 100%. American military has already promised that should an invasion of Taiwan begin, America would instantly be there to protect Taiwan. meaning that Russia, Europe, China, and America, and all the Commonwealth countries involved would instantly be at war. World War III, audience. It is no longer a distinct possibility. It is now a large opportunity. This could happen, audience. This could happen. Now, do I think this is going to happen? Do I think everything I just said will happen? No, I do not think it will happen. However, it is very possible. I would say 25%. That's right, audience. You heard me correctly. 25% that the world would see the largest loss of life ever seen to mankind's history. Yeah. Have a think about that while you watch television all day. Remember to worship me.